Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today I am in the center of Moscow. You might ask why I'm here, and I'll tell you, because I was getting dental work done at a clinic here, and guess what? It was completely free. 100% free at a great world-class clinic. Yeah, I know you might be jealous, but hey, such is life, c'est la vie, as the French say. But anyway, I'll film a little bit for you guys the Moscow and talk about, check out how people look here. People look beautiful here. Alright, so here I'm gonna take you guys on a little tour of downtown Moscow so you guys can check out how everything looks. This is the Russian equivalent of, now this is Russia, and we'll start the video in front of $1 coffee, Starbucks arch rival in Russia. But anyway, so unfortunately, there's a lot of wind. Actually, we'll probably walk the other way so that my back is to the wind. And I'll film for you guys what people look like in downtown Moscow. Now, the first thing you might notice if you're from America is the fact that there's very few fat people. I know, it's a shocker, but it's true. And here's a girl from The Matrix. I don't know what they're saying. But keep in mind, this is like downtown area. So this place has lots of relatively rich people, to call them that way. At least that's what it seems like. And so just take a look at the people. You know, what's interesting is that a lot reminds me, okay, Russia has these people that advertise things with a loudspeaker, so that was one of them. But anyway, it still looks a lot like the Soviet Union, at least to me. And the reason is because Soviet Union was a creation of Russia, not the other way around. Soviet Union didn't come from space. So, you know, it's not a surprise that not everything has changed. I think that in Russia people are fairly good looking, which is a good thing. So that means people take care of themselves, people stay healthy. Although one major problem is that people here smoke. A lot of people here smoke. We're gonna walk by metro station Park Kultury, which means culture park. And you guys can see there's all like young people here. See, life is, the one thing I like about Russia is that life is like, you know, in Russian there's a saying, life is boiling. That means there's a lot of life going on. Жизнь кипит. And that's a huge difference from America. I mean, maybe except for a couple places like New York and Las Vegas. You know, nobody's walking on the street. You know, looks like things after like a nuclear strike. You know, empty streets, no life. But Russia looks like this everywhere. Although maybe not this many people, but a lot of people here just hang out, sell magazines and things like that. Here there's ice cream, which is pretty good. Ice cream usually costs $1. Now, see that bridge in front of me? That bridge goes to on the right of the bridge is Gorky Park, which is famous. If you ever played James Bond, what was it? GoldenEye? I think Gorky Park was in that game. I hope you guys are enjoying this walk as much as I am. It's like super nice day. The weather has been awesome. I think it's probably about like maybe 25 degrees Celsius, which is like maybe 85 Fahrenheit, which is like ideal, absolutely ideal temperature. See, women are really good looking here. But the thing about Russian women is that they're not easy, unfortunately. So you still gotta work for it. I wish they were a little nicer, but they still kind of like, I mean, you know, way better than America, of course. At least, you know, there's no risk of them calling, you know, to report you that you raped them or whatever, you know, just because you touched them, which is a reality in America. Thankfully, we're not there yet in Russia. Hopefully, we'll never will be. But there is a possibility that this thing could. So here, there's a lot of magazines for sale. See, there's even Star Wars. There's like GQ, a bunch of Russian magazines. There is the city toilet, and this thing is a paid toilet on the left. Yep. Says looking for a friend. I don't know if they're looking for a friend to take a crap together. That was kind of a joke, because it says looking for a friend as in the dog. But notice, see, those two people laying on the grass, they're not homeless. They're just whatever. As you can see, we walked like 10 minutes. We still haven't seen, you know, a single like homeless person. We still haven't seen a single crazy person, a single druggie, you know. Oh, by the way, there are offices of Yandex. Here we can walk, and that's where we'll head. Yandex is like Russian Google. Actually, we'll go here, and then we'll go through there towards their offices. I don't know, the way I think life is here in Russia is just so nice, you know? And you can see the fact that, at least visually, we haven't seen anyone who is just, you know, in some kind of like a desperate situation, you know? So clearly, people are not incredibly rich, but we don't have the horribleness that's present in America. And that is a hugely important thing. Why? Because how many rich people is not important. You know, rich people are always going to be relatively well off, although, you know, with hidden problems and everything. The issue is eliminating horribleness at the bottom. And that is something that nobody gives a shit about in America at all. In fact, they make sure there's plenty of it. And in Russia is not present, which is amazing, because Russia is not a rich country. I mean, historically, I mean, you know, relatively speaking, it's not known for its average citizen being well off, but yet, look at how amazing things are right now. At least comparatively speaking, you know, I'm not saying there is like, you know, everybody is great, because they will be the first. There's a lot of people who will say that's not the case. So the thing is, I don't really want to go much inside Yandex's office because I don't think they like when you film there, but we'll go a little bit. I'll show you where approximately it is. Notice still not a single person who begs, not a single person who is visibly, you know, on drugs or whatever. The one thing that's universal in any country is the fact that people don't like to be filmed. I don't know what it is. As if you caught them doing some illegal, like just down the street. But I do feel that they're kind of looking at you with like, you're filming me, damn it. Okay, so here, see it says Yandex right there, way down the street. And that's where their offices are. I do see people smoking those like electronic vapes. I do see them here as well, which is like disgusting, honestly. It says Yandex, take a left. So that's what we'll do. We'll film a little bit of their offices. So, this is one of their buildings right here where they sit. This is going to be their main building. Now notice the similarities between them and Google. Once you go in, you'll see it. You'll notice there's a lot more cute girls here than at Google, though. I bet you that. So see, there's a bunch of bicycles here, which is similar. And you'll notice how just the campus, and this is a very small campus, so that's all there is right here. So just you know, just a few buildings right here. Which is pretty much it. And there's people saying, see, this thing looks like a college campus a little bit. See. And people's age is about the same, probably like 18 years old or whatever. There's more people sitting here. Now, software development is a pretty well-paid. Oh, okay, maybe someone feels like crap. Or what is it? This is an ambulance. And this is like a private ambulance.